Oh, just got back from Ada. It's in about 20 after 3 this afternoon, something like that. Thought I needed to do my vlog. I put my protective case back on my phone because with this particular shirt, without that case on it, my phone doesn't fit down far enough in the pocket, and if I bend over for any reason it falls out. And even though the front is well protected, the back is just the case to the phone, and I don't want to break that or damage it, so I'll put my case back on there. I'm going to do this vlog and upload it, and then I'm going to go seek out my boys, Matt and Mike. I think Mike's in Oklahoma City. I'm not sure. Matt's either out pushing dirt in 103-degree heat. Let me get this onto Windows. Right now it's not. See if I can get the weather. Dadgummit, that's not what I wanted to click on. There you go. See what well, are you going to give me the page or not? There you go. No, the Weather Channel says it's 103. It was 101 up in Ada. Took Linda and Aurora to breakfast this morning, and then after that, rather than stopping and getting gas, we had a half a tank, and right now it used 3/16, not a quarter, but 3/16, an eighth and a 16th of a tank, 3/16 of fuel, going over there, pushing against the wind and coming back. The car, since Chris tuned it up, is getting excellent mileage, especially for what it is. But we went to breakfast, and rather than stopping and getting fuel, we drove straight over to Walmart in Ada. The reason for Walmart in Ada, they have so much more than the one in Sulphur does, and we just don't go to the store, the Walmart in Ardmore. Whoa. They have shootings and stabbings in Ardmore frequently. They really do. I'm not disposed to take my loved ones down there. Like I tell the boys, Matt and Mike, Ardmore's a two-gun town. My button won't, well, it doesn't matter. You take 2 handguns with you when you go down there, because you never know what you're going to run into. And I have folks in Ardmore that I absolutely love with my whole heart. But I don't just subscribe to Southern Oklahoma Extreme Scanner feeds. They post a lot of stuff. I actually have OLEDs on that computer, and I go in and I check the actual police chatter. And it's rough down there. They have a real good town to the west of them, Lone Grove. At least I think it's good. I like Lone Grove. I have a good friend that lives over near Lone Grove. Well, I actually got a couple of good friends, Butch Bridges and Monty Jones. 2 of the finest guys you're ever going to come across, even though they'll both deny it, but that's my opinion and I'm sticking to it. But Ardmore's just gotten increasingly worse, and I'm gonna wait. Let me see, just a second, and I'll tell you how many days I'm gonna wait. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm going to wait 2 weeks, and then my wife and I are going to go down there. We're going to go to Ada, and the reason for that, and I'm not going to panic anybody by telling you what I'm Well, I think I said something about it on yesterday's vlog, but things financially are going to get a whole lot tighter in 2 weeks. I hope it's not, but if that's the information Jerry's got, then that's the information my money guys have given me. The bottom's fixing to fall out. You can't have a sustained spending like the current administration has and not have you have extreme spending by the government, and the economy for the little guy, which is you and me, it's not there. You can have a good job, you know, and I have a good retirement, and I have officially actually retired. Yeah, I retired June 3rd, 2006, but I actually really retired last week. I quit all side hustles. And I'm feeling better for it. The bottom line on that is the price. Okay, you have a synthetic market right now on vehicles. You go by Mike Hellick Chevrolet here in Davis, and well, that's just a small town car dealership. What you don't know, Mike Hellick is a supplier for all the Chevrolet dealerships in Oklahoma and North Texas. He supplied, well, all their pickup trucks anyway, the new ones. He has 4 I'm going to read this to you. Jerry and I give each other pure old HE double hockey sticks. Jerry had he had surgery. He had skin cancer, cut off the end of his nose. They took a biopsy and then they finished the rest of it this morning. But I sent him a text. Photographic evidence of my shopping misery is forthcoming. Then, picture me sitting in Walmart while Linda and Aurora shopped, and Jerry posts, looks like fun, and I posted back to him, next time you take them. And he texted back to me, you're on your own, my nose hurts. Anyway, the car market is synthetic. Mike Hellick only has 4 new trucks on his car lot. 4. He's got some used vehicles over there. And there's another, well, let's see what that one is. No, I'll answer that later. But anyway, the reason for that is the car manufacturers in the United States and Mexico, and a lot of our American vehicles are manufactured in Mexico. Now you can go down to Ardmore and there's some car lots like Patriot Auto Sales. They have a lot of new Chevys and GMCs down there. They're not new. They're last year's models if they've not turned over. The manufacturers let them do that. Now what a lot of people don't understand about car companies that actually build them, they don't have a buyback thing. I'm going to explain real quick how the car lot works. They have what's called a floor plan. The manufacturer, depending on the individual's ability to pay for anything, will extend a floor plan, and that what that is, they pay for the vehicle when they sell the vehicle. Well, normally the previous year's models that aren't sold are turned back into the car companies, and what the car companies do, they don't just send them to be melted down, they reuse them. They will run them back through what's called a remanufacturing plant, and they'll change a few things. They might change one thing on a body style, and that becomes the current year's model. A lot of people don't know that about car companies, but they do it, I promise you. The other thing is, they can't get the computer components from China to manufacture the new vehicles. So the used car market has gone out the roof. You can look and you'll see 2002, 2003 pickups selling for $9,000, $10,000 that have a couple of 100,000 miles on them. It's outrageous. So why am I saying wait 2 weeks? Because the bottom is getting ready to fall out from under a bunch of stuff. The banks are going to stop lending money on cars. That's what I've been told by someone that's in the know. Even if you have an 800 credit rating, the banks are not going to loan you money to go buy an automobile. They'll loan you money to go out buy a house faster than they'll loan you money to go buy a car. That's what I've been told. Do I know that for a fact? No. I'm just repeating what I've been told by folks that do know. But when the bottom falls out of the economy in a few weeks, then Linda and I are going to go hunting us a pickup. It makes more sense to do that. And Jerry told me it makes more sense. He and I both agreed. I was looking at getting a bigger, not a Toyota Tundra, but the bigger Toyota truck. And there's none of those for sale hardly used anywhere on that you look. I looked at Auto Trader, not for a price that's reasonable, but you know what the #1 vehicle for reliability is in the United States? #1, it's a Toyota Prius, a hybrid. It's part-time electric, part-time gasoline. You know, but Toyotas, period, are notoriously reliable. However, I like the power that the GMCs have, and I'm looking at getting one probably like my youngest adopted son Matt has. I like those. I just don't want a diesel. I don't see diesel fuel coming down anytime soon, and that can and will be a problem. Now, I got off to a side tangent, and I apologize. I spoke to my son Chris right before I started filming this vlog. Before he goes to work for Jerry and Matt tomorrow, he's going to come by here first and pull those parts off of my my van, the 2 brake deals, so I can get the parts numbers, and I can take and hold them in my hand and look at what I'm ordering online. I found several places to get them, but I've got to have the parts numbers, and I'll spend what I have to get my van running again. I want my old truck for me to ride around in. Linda's car's comfortable, it's air conditioned. I hooked the compressor back up on my truck. It's got air conditioning too. It just blows out of the defroster. But I've got 450 air conditioning. I've got 2 front windows and 2 wings that fold in, and that's my air conditioning. And I don't drive it enough to worry about it anyway. I just want it so if I want to buzz around here and see my close friends, I can. And that's what I'm getting ready to do. I have someone trying to get in my office. The door's locked. And I'm going to finish this vlog and then I'll go unlock the door. I've got fresh tea up in the refrigerator. But that's what I've been up to today. When I get done, I'm going to go check on folks. And I just want all of you to know that I do love you. I really do, and I do pray for you. And I gained a new subscriber. I'm not sure who it is, but now I have 38 subscribers. And I'm going to try to get some things done. Tomorrow, one of the things I'm doing is I am going to get around to doing some music and recording it. Get some help doing that. And once I've got that done, and the reason for that is Matt and Mike have the means to film aerials and video of Divine Outdoors, and it would be nice to have my music applied to it so nobody can scream copyright or anything like that on them. And I'll make sure it's good enough it can be utilized. I want to utilize it for my own stuff. Well, folks, I love you. God bless you. Like that sign behind me right there says, be kind. Bye.